you could give us an update on that. Having Stephen a little later. I'll get him as and when it happens. Now in Entebbe, there is a debate with regards to the mayors. It's a conversation that started off on ground and then it's spilled online and people started giving their opinions. Our correspondent in Entebbe area, that is Kamana Stephen Walnyoro, Kamana Ivan Walnyoro, is on the ground to give us this. Ivan, if you can hear me, give us an update on that. Ivan, if you can hear me, give us an update on that in Entebbe.
Area. As we speak now, 9 people are vying for it, but of course including the incumbent, that's Ronald Kalema, who has had to switch from his former party, a diehard of the Democratic Party, and now switching to National Unity Platform. Ronald Kalema was supposed to join a panel of 3, and just like you can see, this is his seat, but he has not managed to come through. I'm told he came around and could not handle the pressure and he had to cease the show. But joining me on set are 2 of these aspirants. Gerard Musoke is a teacher by profession, the Forum for Democratic Change candidate. I have also the former chairperson, NRM, Entebbe International Airport, also seeking or vying for the same seat. A gentleman, welcome with me on the show.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Mr. Ivan.
I will quickly start with you, Tom Vyarugaba. Why do you think Ronald Kalema is not the right candidate in that seat?
Thank you very much, Ivan, for that question. Ronald Kalema, first of all, he's failed the town council in many ways, economically, socially, politically. He has completely failed in all those fields. I would like to assure you that politically, you can see that he has failed to have a sense of belonging. You know, he has divided the Democratic Party. And at one point, you heard that he was chased away from his own party. And right now, he lacks where he belongs and has to find refuge in a party which has just come in and which is full of controversy. You know, the people power. Right now, I think politically, he can't make it. He has failed to unifying the people and offering services to people economically. There are so many issues that he has failed to do.
Let me also switch to Gerard Musoke. Yes. Why do you think Ronald Kalema is not the right candidate, the right mayor, and you're coming in that position?
Actually, I will not deviate a lot from my deputy here. I call him my deputy because I'm the mayor.
You say you are the mayor?
I'm the mayor. I'm the mayor. I'm supposed to be the mayor because I'm here to lead the people, not to rule the people.
Among all parties, why the Forum for Democratic Change?
You know, for us in the FDC, we are here to lead, to show people the way forward, not taking them backwards. We have suffered a lot. People of Katabi have suffered a lot. We have trusted a lot of people there, but they have done nothing. Like Kalema here, you see he has failed to come. Why? You come and tell us what you have done. It's a total political failure. Kalema, you are a total political failure.
Vyarugaba, you have been the chairperson for the NRM at the airport and you've led people. Why this time seeking an upper hand?
Well, you know, it's always good at one point to serve people and you give them all the satisfactory desires they want. I served at a level where I was chairperson and I did the best for my people and the community I was living in. I tried to build the NRM party in the whole of Entebbe municipality and Entebbe in general. And so that time, now as I speak, Entebbe has got 80% NRM members as opposed to 2014, where we had about 40% NRM and DP had taken over all the 60%, 70% of the seats. So I'm seeking a change in this community where the Democratic Party and people power candidates have failed this area.
Does
That's
serving...
why I'm bringing something new. I'm bringing something new into this area. I'm bringing the love of His Excellency the President. I'm bringing the love of the NRM party into Katavi.
Delivering to the people, does it have to do with the political parties or what you can?
Yes, it has to do with political parties, because look here, the government that is the ruling government is the one in charge of all the government expenditures and all the budgets and all the allocations that come down to the center, now down to the grassroots. So right now, the budgets that were supposed to be coming in cannot come through a blocked channel, which is under opposition. You'll find that.
But as a mayor, I know you. Let me just switch to. Why do you think that your political party has an affiliation to do with serving the people?
You know, for us in FDC, we are here to serve, not to talk. You know, some political leaders just shout. They don't
And
act.
are you meaning that he has been shouting instead?
Yes. They don't act. There are a lot of things which have not been done. People are crying over there. Imagine you go like, you know Bujiri, Bujiri Bukasa. They don't have a public toilet. They don't have a public toilet. Those are fishermongers, most of them.
But I want to just ask you one technical question. From class to now politics.
Let me tell you.
It comes at a time when we're no longer seeing schools operating. Is that a driving force?
It's not about that. It's not about that. It's about the skills people see in you. I'm a man of skills. When I say I'm going to do this, I do it. I'm skilled. I can promote people. I can promote the young, the old, and everybody.
Byarugaba, what are those things you think the mayor has not done and you want to unseat him?
The first thing is this, that he has channeled all programs to fit his personal interest. He hasn't visited the people on the ground. He has not had meetings with the people. He hasn't visited the villages. He has not even consulted the local leaders on the ground. He has failed to do service delivery. Issues of the fishermen, the fishmongers, the fishermen on the islands, he has failed to listen to their pleas. They have been clobbered in by soldiers and taken in, and their issues have not been heard. People have been arrested wrongfully. He has not stepped in. You know, he has done very badly on infrastructure within this small community. He has failed to do the roads. Right now, the roads are terrible whenever you move into these areas, like my colleague was saying.
But I don't think it's the town council that has the capacity to work on the roads.
The town council has the capacity. Let me tell you something. We are always given powers and equipment by the central government. All districts were given graders, and they were given equipment to do road construction. Wakiso has got more than 4 graders. We have 1 grader seated here in our sub-district in Entebbe doing nothing. It's rotting up. Equipment is getting rotten, and our roads are bad. For example, the roads within Kabale, the roads within Bujiri, Bukasa, the roads within Chiwulwe, the roads within Kachindu, the roads within Garuga. Apart from that one which is being done on another project, you know, he has managed only to promote his area.
Okay, Jared, yes, what are those things you think the current mayor Ronald Kalema has not done and you want to implement them?
First, he has failed to unite the people of Katavi. You know, there are just few things which you can do to unite the people of Katavi. He has just divided them. Politically, socially, economically.
I am not understanding when you are saying he has divided them.
You know,
how?
The moment you cross from one party to another, it means you are dividing up people.
But he has served in the party before. He has served under the DP for nearly full time running down.
If you serve in your party and you do well, why do you have to cross to another party? Okay, that's not a big issue. Look at our health sectors. How many health centers do we have here in Katavi, where you can go and get medication for free? That this is a government hospital owned by Katavi Town Council. Tell me one here. The one we have at Kitala there is no medicine. Your wife cannot go there to get antenatal. If you get an accident right now, God forbid, you have to go to Entebbe grade B. It's not ours. They have failed to put medicine there. They have failed to put good doctors there. But they construct their own schools. Why?
What are some of the key and pertinent things that you have considered in as far as how you're running for your term? Key and pertinent.
The key and pertinent issues, one is to make sure that we deliver all the services as NRM party and the government to the people, the services they have missed in the past 20 years when opposition was in here. We are going to bring everything back to the people. We are going to deliver all the services, including what my colleague has said. We are going to, we have plans to build a hospital in Nalugala, where we have where we have land, and we are in high gear. And during my term of office, I plan to put up a 50-bed ward in Nalugala, where we shall have admissions, and where we shall have, I already partnered with my Rotary Club members, and we're going to build up a theater. We're going to fund a theater through Rotary International, where I'm director. And we're going to put a theater at that place. Right now, like he said, we do not have a hospital because the Great B hospital we had was the only one that you can do operations in. And right now, it's under COVID. So right now, our people are suffering and are going all the way to Chirudu, which is very far. I have a family here that lost 2 daughters who are trying to give birth. They lost both their children and they lost the mothers of the children. So right now, the priority I have is to make sure the hospital that we are going to put up in Nalugala with a 50-bed